Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful day. Today's video, guess what? We're going to be talking about physical cooler, which we're going to be doing for the next couple days. So basically, this is going to be the first video talking about what I want to see in this new kit. And then I'm going to do a video showcasing him before his EZA. And then we're also going to be doing a team building guide for him as well. So it's going to be 3 different videos on cooler. Then obviously, when he gets his actual EZA, we'll showcase him in game as well. So it's going to be like 4 videos on cooler, which is going to be, no, 5, because I have to wait for the details. The details will be the 5th one. So there'll be a couple videos on physical cooler, which just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to be going down. So on this one, we are going to be talking about his kit as of right now and what I want to see implemented into it, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he already kind of does. So here he is. Obviously, we already know what his ear is going to be. His ear is going to be 130%, and yeah, very cool. So, first thing I want to say is that his link set is beautiful. It's a fantastic link set. He has strongest ground in space, thirst for conquest, big bad bosses, shocking speed, universe's most malevolent. Sorry, I can't talk. Metamorphosis and fierce battles. So, great link set. He's in a bunch of different categories. So he's a movie boss, his transformation boost, wicked bloodline, terrifying conquers, target Goku, final trump card, space traveling warriors, and planetary destruction. He's also greatly lowering defense on a super attack, and this is basically his passive as of right now, which is attack and defense of 100%. Launch an additional attack, which has a chance to become a super attack. So that there already is really good. He is a phenomenal unit, dude. Like he could be hitting 2 million attack sets, getting multiple attacks on top of having a great link set, on top of having great categories, and overall he's just doing so much for his teams with his great link set. And he's just he has a lot of versatility, man, and he just does a phenomenal job at what he does, and he's really good, dude. He could get like 100k defense still. He's hitting good numbers. Like, it's crazy that this guy's aged like fine wine. Like, he's still pretty damn good. So let's talk about what I want to see in his passive. His super attack. Would absolutely love it if they just put greatly raised defense for 1 turn, or raise defense for 1 turn. I think that would be pretty sick. I think that would definitely make it pretty solid for me. If they just made them raise defense for 1 turn, or greatly stack defense for 1 turn, I think that would be very awesome if they decided to do that. I don't have any issues with that. I think that just giving them a bit more defense to me is plenty. I think that is more than enough. You know, pretty much everything that they have to do with it, it's right there. Because why not? I mean, I think that definitely works if they just say, hey, you know, give him a 50% increase on defense with a super attack, and that's good for me. So his passive skill, obviously, they could probably change this to 120% attack and defense. You know, just give him like 20% more on both. Obviously, with the raising his stats, if they just raise that just a little bit, his defense will probably be in that 150 to 200k range, which I think that would be pretty good for his defense. And then if they give him a 120% attack with the stat increase, that would push him to like the 3-4 million range, which is really all he has to do, because he launched an additional attack which has a chance to become super. So change that chance to the 30% one. Change that to the 30% chance, and maybe launch an additional 2 attacks. So I would change it to attack and defense of 120%, launch an additional 2 attacks that have a 30% chance of proccing into super attacks, and that's basically physical Vegito Blue. Kind of give him like that same exact passive, but the difference is he does a counter. So that would still be pretty damn solid, though. That would still be pretty freaking good if they did that for him, because again, that would increase his damage capabilities, that would increase his defense capabilities, that would just overall really do a lot more for his defense and his offense. It's not like it's not even too much tweaking that they have to do. I'm telling you, it's just little minor buffs that they just have to give him, and dude, he's gonna be freaking awesome. He's gonna be insanity, dude. So I think that is not a bad idea for them to kind of do, because why not? I mean, give him 2 extra attacks, give him a little bit more defense. It just kind of helps him out in the long run, right? It just kind of helps him out in the long run. I don't necessarily think that would make him too broken. I'm talking like if they increase his defense from 100 to 120, even if they increase it to 150%, I feel like if they increase it to 150%, that would still not be very broken. That would still work pretty well for the most part. So I would be pretty happy with that. And then obviously, if his attack number is like 3-4 million range, and he's getting those 2 additionals, and they have a decent chance of proccing, and he's raising defense on his super attack, I feel like overall his kit would just work out pretty freaking well. I think that would do a pretty damn good solid job of just increasing everything just fourfold. You know, he doesn't need to be doing 6 million attack stats, I'll say that right now, because if he's getting like additionals, oh, imagine like, how about they do they could do something like this, like when he greatly lowers defense, maybe when the enemy, they could do like a Jiren passive where when the enemy's defense is lowered, he is effective against all types. And that will help him with his attack numbers, because you know, obviously if they just do 120% attack and defense, his offensive capabilities might not be as high. It might not look that crazy for some, but if they do something like that where if the attack enemy's defense is lowered, that would be pretty nutty actually. Like if he could be effective against all types when their defense is lowered, I think that would freaking just push him to the moon, dude. I think that would actually push him to like a whole new spectrum, a whole new world, and I think that would ultimately just kind of put him on a whole different sphere, right? I think that would definitely put him on a whole different level, wavelength. And man, I'm actually pretty excited to see if they do something like that, because they definitely can. I mean, making him effective against all types would not make him like the most broken unit in the game, but it would give him, you know, it would put him in the discussion for the best unit in the game if they put him with the 2 additional attacks with the 30%, 120% attack and defense, with his defense being 150, him raising defense for a turn, and if they add that passive in where if the enemy's defense is lowered, he's effective against all types, like they just grab a bunch of different things and throw it on him, I think it would work. And since he's such like an intricate unit, I think this could definitely work for him. I definitely feel like this could definitely be a real thing, that this could definitely push him to that next level where he could be really powerful. And I think that would be very cool if they decided to do something like that for him. And I think that would ultimately just, you know, create a different atmosphere for Cooler and just put him on a whole different wave, bro. And I think that would just definitely help him out in the long run. So I would definitely like that. So again, attack and defense of 120%, 30% chance to launch 2 additional attacks, having greatly lowered defense, but also raise defense on his super attack. And if the defense is lowered on an enemy, he's effective against all types. That's my final passive that I would love to see for Physical Cooler. I feel like that would be fun. It would be different, not super different compared to some other units, but it's like it grabs a bit of all different spectrums there and just kind of makes them really fun. And I think that would be pretty cool if they decided to do something like that. So we'll see though. They could definitely do whatever they want. It's Dokkan. They could definitely be like, hey, you know what, we're not going to do that, we're going to do something completely different now. So just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, that is pretty much it for me. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more Dokkan Battle content, news and updates. It's fantastic having you guys here as always, and I'll see you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video. Take care and peace out. Bye.